All rise. Support court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1068, Bookman case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Doesn't look like the mom showed up today. All right, Mr. Bookman, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say my woman Felicia is a deadbeat mother. She left me about 7 months ago. I'm 21 years old.
Wait a minute, is her real name Felicia, or you just calling her a Felicia?
No, her real name's Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know. It was a one-night stand, and then, you know, all that thing, it's just in the past. But the problem is I work 2 jobs. I bust my butt every single day for my child and all that. And the problem is I pay about $108 in insurance, but the mother doesn't do anything. She doesn't pay. I mean, look at right now. It's irresponsible. She's sitting not even there.
Yeah, I'm looking at an empty chair.
So my problem is how am I supposed to be able to take care of this child by myself, and I'm stuck, not be able to afford everything when it comes to groceries, when it comes to clothing, when it comes to everything, all the other expenses. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. How long has your child, it's a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay. How long has he been living with you?
7 months.
All right. So she took off 7 months ago?
Yeah, and never hit me back up again.
So you were the fling?
Parents' worst nightmare raising a child. Alone struggling to make ends meet. This father is shelling out $18 a week for insurance, groceries, clothes, and all the daily expenses a child needs. But here's the twist: without financial records from the mother, the court can't simply estimate how much she should contribute. So what happens when a missing parent has no documented income? Let's see what the judge decides. What do you think? Should the court push for her to pay more, or is this fair? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Well, you said it was a one-night stand, so
well, I'm not gonna
she
lie,
got up
man.
and left you after the morning after?
To be honest, man, I might have took it a little bit more than what it intended to be.
After one night?
I love that woman a lot, but I guess, you know, sadly she doesn't love me.
Well, you know, I believe in love at first sight too, so I get it. Totally understand. Okay. Take your time.
It's you know, man, I'm 21, you know, and I had dreams and I had opportunities, and, you know, myself, you know, got carried away with women. And, you know, all I'm asking is, you know, for this woman to come into my child's life and be able to take care of what a mother should do, right? And my issue is that I'm stuck doing all these things while this woman, God forbid, I don't know where, is not even trying. And it sucks because I've reached out to her, I've contacted her.
What does she do? Like, does she work?
I don't know.
Okay.
Last time I checked, she wasn't working. She was just going to the club all the time.
Was she in school or anything?
Last time I checked, yeah, she was in school and all.
Every single parent's worst nightmare raising a child alone, barely scraping by. This dad is paying $18 a week for insurance, groceries, clothes, and all the essentials his child needs. But here's the catch: without any financial records from the mother, the court can't just guess what she should contribute. So what happens when a missing parent has no documented income? Let's see what the judge decides, but let's pause here. She's not working, not in school, and only showed up in court today. That's a triple red flag. Think about it. If she can party at the club but can't show up for her own child, what does that say about her priorities? The judge isn't letting this slide. We're about to find out how much this absent mom will have to pay, even if she's nowhere to be found. What's your take? Should the court force her to pay more, or is this fair? Let us know in the comments.
I agree that it's definitely not an excuse, and that was definitely a Felicia move not to show up to court today. So you are asking for some type of child support?
Yes, I'm asking just a little bit to help this child and all that, because I feel like, you know, it takes two to tango. So I feel like it should be definitely two people helping a child, not just one person and all that. All I'm asking is to be able to take care of this child and help me when it comes to expenses, when it comes so this child can have a better life and a better opportunity than what I've done.
But you don't have any income information on her, like?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Last time I checked, there was none.
Okay. All right. So look, this is what we can do. She did not show up for court today, and according to the court documents that you filed, she was served to be here. So we can go ahead and move forward with what it is that you're asking for. Unfortunately, though, because I don't have any financial information on her, I have to set her child support at minimum wage. Okay. So with that being said, the minimum wage amount, her gross is $1,092.78, which brings her net.
This is a critical legal moment when there's no proof of income. Courts use minimum wage as the baseline. That means by law this mother will be ordered to pay $219 a month plus $18 for health insurance reimbursement, but that's not all. The father FF for back child support covering 7 months, pushing her total debt to over $1,500, and here's the twist: she has no idea this is coming. If she refuses to pay, the debt won't vanish, it'll keep piling up, and the consequences, they'll only grow more severe.
Well, she has one other child, right? Or no, this is her only child. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know if she's going around and shit, but you know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. Her gross is $1,200 based on minimum wage. Her net is $1,092.78 for one child. That brings her child support amount to $219 even. And you said you pay $108, correct, in health insurance?
In insurance every month.
Okay, so you will, she will have to reimburse that to you. And you said she's been gone about 7 months?
7 months.
All right, so I'm also going to order that mom reimburse you for the back pay. So her child support obligation is $219 per month plus the $108. Then we're going to have her pay back child support for 7 months. That'll bring it to $1,533. I'm gonna have her make that payable at $50 per month. Okay, so $219 plus $50 plus the $108 for health insurance. That brings her monthly obligation to $377. That's how much she'll be obligated to pay you. Now, without any income information, without knowing who her employer is, we don't have the information to send to her employer in order to deduct those payments. However, when she does find suitable employment and we're able to send the order to an employer, then we'll be able to deduct those payments. And in the meantime, she'll just be in arrears. The money will be in back pay.
So how am I supposed to take care of this child?
This is the harsh reality of the system. Just because child support is ordered doesn't mean the money arrives instantly. Without a documented job, the court can't automatically deduct payments from her wages. So while legally she now owes $377 a month, the reality is he might not see a single dollar for a long time. Many parents face this frustration. Court orders are one thing, but enforcement, that's a whole different battle.
Well, you'll keep doing it as you've been doing, which I definitely commend you. However, until she is working, money probably won't come to you just yet. But at some point it will, once she starts working and we're able to send that order to an employer.
So what exactly, how long am I supposed to wait? I mean, the woman's been out of my life for 7 months, me in this child's life.
Right.
And she hasn't paid at all. How long do I have to keep waiting?
That is a great question, sir, but unfortunately I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity. I believe you used it the first time, and I didn't really catch it. You were a little emotional, so I was giving you some leeway, but don't use profanity in here. But yeah, I mean, there's an order there. She has to pay $377. Look at it like this. When she starts working, you can come back and ask me to increase her child support. And that'll be something that I would definitely entertain, because right now I set a minimum wage. So keep doing what you're doing. I applaud you. However, this is where we're at today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions? Is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And there you have it, a missing mother, a struggling father, and a court doing what it can. The final ruling: $377 monthly in child support, including 7 months of back pay. But the big question remains, will she actually pay? Only time will tell. What's your take? Should courts crack down harder on missing parents, or is this just part of the process? Let us know in the comments. If you're hooked on these hard-hitting courtroom breaks, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more cases like this one.